formula is this. We go out, we hit people in the mouth.
These phonies.
Okay, so let's move off this topic unless you got something more.
I do. I want to do the one last thing, which is the Matthews douchebag clip. Matthews had
Chris Matthews?
Yeah, Chris Matthews,
he's a douchebag. He's
a stooge for the TSA in this regard, and he thinks that the scanners are great. So he has on this Ginger McCall, who is actually the lawyer for Epic, and they're suing the TSA, and he puts her on and makes her the butt of an attack. He tries to shout her down. He eventually insults her, puts words in her mouth, claims that she's calling. He claims he knows nothing about the Chertoff thing. The whole interview with her trying to defend herself is a catastrophe, and he is a total douchebag in this regard. If you play this clip by the end, you will be disgusted the way it ends up.
National Security Theater.
What?
It makes people feel better.
What do you mean a lot of money changes hands?
$170,000 each for these machines. $2.4 billion in the GAO report.
So I'm following you. What about the money changing hands? Who's getting this money you're talking about?
Probably the same revolving door people that get the money
our government
these projects.
There's dirty business here.
Well, there's a problem with a revolving door. People going from agencies
You're
into
saying we're buying faulty equipment because somebody is getting the money who has influence.
Yes, there's an
who are you accusing here specifically?
Well, Michael Chertoff has been shown to have ties to these companies.
Okay,
but
so Michael Chertoff is what, in the tank with some businesses that are doing business with the government, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, how about Ray LaHood?
I'm not familiar.
Well, he's the head of transportation safety. I mean, he's head of the Department of Transportation. Is he part of this problem?
I can't really speak to that.
But you're saying we have machinery now because a Republican in the past administration had some sweetheart deal with some suppliers, some vendors.
It's not just Chertoff. TSA has a history of this.
Who else is involved in bed with buying these faulty machines?
I'm not going to name names for you. I can talk about the machines and their capabilities and their lack of
See, we're finally getting to the bottom of it. You believe the United States government is using faulty machinery because of corrupt deals.
Dude, does he not read USA Today? I mean, USA Today published the list of people who were involved in this.
Well, not only that, but she's being actually, she's just kind of, explaining what she sees as going on from the perspective of Epic, and he's going on putting words in her mouth constantly, and then he makes a weird accusation at the end. The whole thing is ridiculous. Continue.
I think that I know that this machinery is not effective at detecting.
And you're saying because Michael Chertoff, who was head of transportation safety, it was...
No, he wasn't. He was Homeland Security, not Transportation Security.
Right. The head of Homeland Security was involved in this.
That's the only reason that I can see for the United States spending $2.4 billion on technology that's not effective at picking up the powdered explosives.
Okay. Do you know anything about this, Earl? Do you have any reason to believe that our government's corrupt when it comes to Homeland Security and protecting us?
There's gambling going on over there, Earl. What's happening?
At airports?
I want to believe that the American security apparatus is acting in the best interest of keeping Americans safe, and that the administration, meaning the TSA at this point, has acted with whatever information they have that rose to the level of scrutiny that we have now.
Wow.
I think at the end of the day, we all want the right thing, which is for people to be safe and secure and traveling about the country and the world.
Well, I want to have Michael Chertoff, if you're watching, I want you on the show to defend yourself. That's a serious charge.
That's how I book all my guests. Hey, Michael Chertoff, if you're watching this piece of crap show, I want you on.
Accuse him of corruption.
I am not accusing him of corruption.
You accuse him of buying faulty equipment because of deals that are made with sweetheart arrangements with vendors.
TSA has a history.
Why doesn't she just say, yeah, that's what I'm accusing him of? Why doesn't she just say, yeah, that's right.
She's a lawyer.
Okay. They need to, Chris Matthews, if you're listening to this show, I want to be on your show. I'll say it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm accusing him of. And by the way, he was saying, we shouldn't profile. We shouldn't be. This is another one of those things that's just coming out. We shouldn't profile people. No, that's not American. We shouldn't profile. We need scanners. When he was director of Homeland Security, he was saying that.
Of buying equipment before they've actually demonstrated the effectiveness.
Why have they done it in this case? You said it because of a sweetheart arrangement with vendors.
That would be speculation, and I can only.
You're admitting you're speculating.
Well, I can say that Chertoff is connected. That came out last year. with the developers and the manufacturers
Therefore,
of this
he
technology.
made a deal he shouldn't have had on behalf of the U.S. government.
That's not really what I'm here to speak about. I can tell you about the fact that these machines are not effective.
You're on the
in
record. You're on the record, Ginger McCall, with accusing Michael Chertoff of dirty business on behalf of the United States.
Well, I think that I'd probably not be alone in that, and I think that he himself has admitted that he has ties to these companies.
You've made a serious charge. Thank you. Thanks for coming on. If it's true, it's a serious charge. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Thank you, Earl Sutherland. Thank you, Ginger McCall. Coming up Saturday.
Yeah, that's a real journalist. I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's a serious charge. Serious charge. I don't think it is. I don't think it's true.
What Epic fails to see.
Who is he working for?
Ministry of Truth.
Unbelievable.